Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Dragon Quest IX. Now that we have our quest queue full of 8 quests and can't do anything else until we complete some of them, all but one of which require alchemy, we're actually gonna do some alchemy recipes. Finally, yes, I am probably like 30 hours in. I'm gonna look that up. How many hours am I into the game? 47 hours. Are you serious? I didn't think it was that much. Wow. Yeah, and we haven't done alchemy any times. Yeah. That's another reason I had a bunch of trouble with, like, the grotto bosses and stuff like that, because, number one, I cheated, and number two, yeah, no, alchemy to make stronger weapons and stuff like that, yeah. Alright, so we need to do some shopping for the stuff we need that we're missing in the alchemy recipes we're going to make stuff with. So we need to buy a poison moth knife. And then from this guy, we need to buy a garish garb. You'll find out what these are for once No, I don't want to equip it. Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah, I already recorded this episode, and I got like halfway through it when I realized I forgot 2 things. So that was really embarrassing. So I'm like, to heck with it, I'm gonna start over. Like, when I missed the first thing, I'm like, oh, I'll just go back immediately after and buy it. And no, that didn't end up working out because I missed too many things. Alright, so what do I need to... Oh, this is one of the things. How ironic, because I know when I did the first take of this episode, one of the things I mentioned was day and night don't really have enough differences. And, the main difference is obviously at night is the only time you can talk to ghosts. Stormlight Castle is closed at night. Gleewood Palace is closed at night. The dance hall only has performers at night. But other than that, there's, no differences between day and night. And this is one of the few where this guy doesn't show up unless it's daytime. Alright, so we need to buy a pointy hat from this dude. No, I don't want to equip it. You know, couldn't even think of it, I actually missed a third thing. Because there's one shop I completely missed. Well, I'm really glad I restarted this episode. Alright, so we need to go to Bloomingdale. So let me just cross off the things I've already gotten. Alright. I'm getting that. Yeah, I missed way too many things. Jeez, because I wrote down the ingredients I needed, and then I rewrote the list. So, for the stuff I specifically needed to shop for, because I have all, the main items, it's just the base pieces of equipment I'm missing. Now, I know this is the right armor shop because, well, I've already been here. So we need to buy a circlet. No, I don't want to buy it, equip it, whatever. No, I don't want to talk to you anymore, shut it. Alright, so now we need to go to Reba next. Cross that one off our list so we don't forget that I already purchased that. Not that we need to buy these in a specific order, but I didn't write them down in order, so... Oh, come on, woman, don't be yawning now. Alright, so we need to buy a set of controller, cooperate, handrails. Interesting to say thank you for your custom. That just seems so weird, awkward to me. Alright, and then we need to buy something from this guy, which is one of the items I forgot. And we need to buy the Disturbing Turban. Oh, crap, I hit the wrong button. I want to hit yes to the first question and no to everything else. Alright, now we need to make one last trip. No, I didn't want to go there. It's weird. This is what happens when lag and controller sticking gets in your way. Well, that's not the first time I've done that. No, I need to go to Upover. We haven't been there in a while. Of course, I have to go up the long mountain way. And, of course, the shops I need are on the other side of town. Have I actually gone back into Grey Gnarl's cave? Because there's treasure in there. I should probably look at that. Yeah, we'll do that once I buy this item. Let's make a pit stop in there real quick. Because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget about it. I don't care if I am like 5 minutes into the damn video. Hi! And we need to buy a dark robe. No, I don't want to equip it, even though it's kind of better for me, but don't really want to. Hooray! Yeah, come again soon. Yeah, which is probably going to be never. Let's pay a visit to old Grey Gnarl's cave. Why the hell not? I actually completely forgot until a few days ago that there was a cave behind here. See, Grey Gnarl is no longer here because he is in the grottos. Yeah, see, he's got treasure in here. It's empty! It's empty! Yeah, all the red chests in here are empty. It's implied the Empire kind of came through here and kind of cleaned him out. But why they didn't take the leaf, I have no idea. Maybe because it's like too holy or something and they're evil or something. You know, I'm just pulling stuff up my ass here. We can smash his pots. Yeah, see, that's gonna be empty. I think those are like the only empty red chests in the game. Yeah, I can warp out of here. Alright, start away we go! Sorry, even though I've only been talking for like the past 20 minutes and I've recorded for like an hour before, my throat is really dry this morning. Okay. Now it's time for alchemy! Hello, Crackpot. I see what you did there. I know I kind of briefly went through this when we acquired Crackpot, like way back, like 60 episodes ago or whatever. Crash course, though! Okay! Bookshelves around the world, various ones, have recipes for alchemy. But we don't have all of them, some of them we have to figure out ourselves, and some of them are rewards or requests for people's quests. If you have the recipe, it will easily tell you if you have the item. If it's in white, that means you have it, and you can use it for the recipe. If it's in gray, that means you either don't have it or don't have enough. If the question mark picture changes to the picture of the actual item, and you can press L and R to hide the recipe and see the stats, that means you have made the item already, and it thus is counted toward your Alchemicon completion. Even items that say the Fireblade, for instance, which can be bought in the shop, it will not count toward your Alchemicon unless you actually use alchemy to make said item. If you do not know your recipe, you can use the Try Your Luck. Well, sorry, if you do know the recipe but do not have it in your library, you can try your luck, throw a bunch of stuff in, and if you're successful and you made something that actually is in there, it will suddenly appear in your alchemy book, and you can use that recipe more easily for future reference. Okay, thankfully we have all the recipes for stuff we need, because we're going to use the recipe for absolutely everything, unless we cannot actually get the recipe for it, such as the Alchemiracles. And for reference, because people have been asking me, are you going to do the Alchemiracles? Yes, I am going to do the Alchemiracles. That's not going to come later, because you need the orbs from the legacy bosses, which I have not done yet, and number two, they are expensive and take a long time to make, although I admit I may cheat my way through that when the time comes. We haven't done legacy bosses yet, so therefore it cannot be done, because that will be really cheating. Alright, enough of this, like, programmed speech that came off the top of my head stuff. Let's start making some crap. Alright. Man, I really just sounded like that was a pre-planned speech, and it really mostly was not. Okay. First thing we need to do is make a panacea! Now we have everything for this. If you do not have special and superior medicines, well, you can make those with alchemy, being from medicinal herbs and whatnot. We only need to make one, so that is all we're gonna make. You can make up to 9 for every recipe instance, I guess you could say. So if I wanted to make more, I can just go back in here and make up to 9. But no, I'm not going to make that. Okay. So that's from one guy. Next thing we're going to make is the hammer hand drills. Which is why we needed to buy the hand drills. Hooray! Oh god, the lag, you suck. Hooray! Now, I'm only going to be, at this point, making the stuff for the recipes I actually need, because I want to save my items for later, because it saves me from time from actually having to find the spawn points on the overworld map and or farming them from enemies in the overworld. I did have to farm butterfly wings for this. But that was all I needed to actually get. I had everything else except for the items we had to buy in shop. Alright, next we want to make that stupid little outfit for the pet slime. Where is it? There it is. Yay, that's why we needed to buy the pointy hat. We have slime drops, which are obviously dropped from slimes. This outfit is ridiculous, by the way. Yeah, it's a slime hat. The thing is gonna eat my head. Well, I have no idea where the hell that came from, guys. Alright, and the other part we need to make for that is the gooey gear. If I can find it. There it is. Yeah, I cannot read in alphabetical order for say my left. That's what we need the Garish Scarf for, too, by the way, so... Yes, and we are gonna basically dress up as a slime stack. Yeah. Alright, next thing on our list, we're actually gonna wait to do that quest because we need to kick everyone out of our party to do that, and I need to write down what everyone has in their inventory and stuff like that, so we're gonna save that one for later. The next thing we need to make is the Raging Ruby for the old guy who wants to move his house. He already gave us a strength ring, but we already had one anyway, so... let's throw that crap in there and make ourselves some stuff. Oh yeah. I forget what this item does, but I think it's a decent item. Like, accessory, that is. Okay, the next thing we need to make is a fancy mask. This thing right here for that lady. But we need to actually chain some alchemy recipes together to actually make this thing. We're going to start with the Dread Dagger, because that's easier to make. And, oh my god, the leg. Okay, Dread Dagger. Okay, as you can see, we bought the Disturbance Terminum. We need the butterfly wings, which is why I farmed them, but we do not have the butterfly knife. That is because the butterfly knife cannot be bought in stores. It can only be made via alchemy. There it is, the butterfly knife, which is why we bought the poison moth knife. Because we need that. Yeah, this thing is a pain in the butt to make. It actually took me forever to make this on my original game with my DS card. It took me a long time because I'm like, oh great, I'm like, okay, I got the recipes for this. How do I make this? And then I have to look it up, and I had to go back for butterfly wings like 4 different times because I'm like, I didn't go back and get the whole recipes for everything I needed, just one of the items I needed. So, okay, so Dread Dagger, okay. Sorry, I had to think of what I was actually, the parent item I was actually making. Okay. So, now we have, I don't know why you can throw a bunch of wings, a knife, and a turban in the thing and get a dagger back, but whatever. They don't call him Crackpot for no reason. Alright, so... as you can see, we now have the Dread Dagger. We do not have the Malleable Mask. So we're going to make that next, and I just totally bypassed it. Which required... oh, I'm missing a butterfly wing! I'll be right back. I'm going to go take care of that. I thought I had enough. Apparently I didn't. Be right back. Ta-da! I have another butterfly wing now. Yeah, that was really easy. I can't believe... I was just talking about how I kept having to go back for butterfly wings, and apparently I miscounted when I checked for how many I needed for this entire chain. So, apologies for that, but thankfully that was an easy fix. Because they're very easy to steal, so... okay, so let's make ourselves a malleable mask. It's so pretty. Look, it looks like a butterfly. Alright, so I think we can make the mask we need now. I think we have everything. Yes, we do. Finally. Hooray! Hope you like your mask, bitch. God, this took me like I said, took me forever. Alright, so now we need to make a sunstone for the lady who's cooking stuff. No, that's a sage stone, you dumbass. I'm like, I thought I had this stuff! Alright. Sunstone. Sorry, I cannot absolutely read for crap right now. Okay. But we need another Lucida shard, because mostly a lot of them are found in grottos, and I haven't really done any besides the ones for the grotto bosses. But we can actually make Lucida shards. And I just walked past it by Brighton Rocks and Even Cloths. So let's make ourselves a single Lucida shard. I'm gonna need a lot of these for later, by the way. God damn it, Jade of Evolutions! God, I hate those things. That's probably what I'm gonna be cheating for to make all the alchemical items, because you need a ton. Alright, so... Sunstone. Sorry, I almost forgot what I was doing here. So I walk past it again. Yay, now we have enough Lucida shards. Hooray! Wow, that's actually that entire page. Okay, now we only need to make one more item. Wow. And that is the Macabre Mantle. For some reason I thought we had to make a lot more stuff than this, but we're actually going through it pretty quickly. Right over here, and we actually have all of everything. Yeah, I have 4 terrible tattoos? I thought I only had 2. It's because I took it off, apparently? Oh, that's right, okay. Yeah, basically I had to go farm for a terrible tattoo as well, which are only by a monster drop, which can't remember the name of the guy, but they appear on like one of the first floors of Submerger Bay in 58, so, and they drop them often enough. And I actually only took 1 kill to get what I needed. Although I could have actually stolen it too, but... Hooray! So that's all the alchemy we need for now. We will be coming back here later to create more stuff. Hooray! And how many times did we perform alchemy? Oh, 12! Wow! Yeah, we get accolade at like 50, I think, for it. Alright, so now that we've actually made some of the alchemy items we need, let's go give them back. We're skipping the quest that we need to show the lady, the bunny girl who wants us to show off. We're gonna skip that for now, because I still need to look up the stuff for the various beauty stats and whatnot. So this is the guy that needs the panacea. And we get even more recipes! Hooray! Yay! Like you suck! Not even doing anything else in the background or anything. Yes, let me skip the dialogue. Okay. So that one is all set. Now we need to go to Coffin Well. Because we have a guy in the well who needs to bury himself out of the well because they stuck him down there in a prison and he wants to break himself out. And considering, well, they kind of just left him down there and they're not feeding him anything, I think he deserves to break out. They probably left him down there and forgot about them. Hey lady, you about to watch a guy break out of prison? Alright. Even though before I unlocked the door for him and he didn't just take that opportunity to walk out or sucker punch me or something. Yep, we're gonna break a guy out of prison. We are awesome. Yep. And we get an unhappy hat, which can be alchemized into a happy hat, by the way, which is one of the items that will increase your MP as you walk. But we're not gonna do that just yet. It's also a really funny looking hat. Alright, so we gave him the stuff. Awesome. Alright, next one on the list is actually for the Panley's Pet Slime, but since that actually requires us to do something else other than just give the item in question, because we actually have to put the damn thing on, we're going to skip that just temporarily. I'd rather just get this quest over with, this episode over with just the easy stuff we need. Because this episode is already like 20 minutes long. So we're going to talk to the mister who wants to move his house, who needed the strength ring. Or the Raging Ruby, sorry. He gave us the strength ring, but it wasn't good enough. Yeah. And we get a life ring for that. And as you can guess, he's not going to be able to move his house. If he does, he moves it like 3 centimeters or something like that. Hooray! Yeah. See, that kind of didn't work. Alright, now who's the next lady we need to talk to? Actually, it's inside one of these houses is what it is. Doi. It's getting my east and west mixed up again. You the lady I want? Yes. Yeah, because remember she wanted us to show us it mattered better than the malleable mask. So we get that for just showing it to her. If we give it to her, we get something else too. I don't remember if this item is actually good enough to wear or anything like that, but I think you only have this one opportunity to give it to her, and I can always make more, so... Hooray! Stupid mask. I'm taking more money just for that. So now we need to go into this house over here. Open the door! And she's the lady who wanted the sunstone! Yeah, she's gonna cook with this thing. And we get some Saint's Ashes, which will help us uncurse some cursed items, which is awesome. Hooray! Alright, we need to actually talk to one more guy. And where the hell is he? Oh, he's in the armor shop. Couldn't remember where the hell he was. No, it's not you. I already did a quest for you. It's this guy up here. Sorry, getting confused. Darker than dark. Awesome. And we get a seed for that, and we can actually give it to him. We get ourselves a lunar fan in exchange. Alright. What are we doing? Oh, he just made it for us. Isn't that sweet? Awesome sauce. Yeah, let me skip that dialogue. Okay. Now, if we look at our quest list now. Yes, I know that. I hate the games that do that use the L button to function as a secondary A button. That's retarded. What do you think you have the A button for? You hit the A button more commonly than the L button. I hate games that do that. I'm sorry. That is retarded. Unless you actually made it for a secondary purpose where you're already using the A button for something else simultaneously, then it's fine. Actually, no, then it wouldn't even make any sense anyway. It's like, if you're going to have the L button do something, have it do something unique. So, okay, the only quests we have remaining in the queue right now are the one where we need to, put on a fashion show, but we're going to put that aside for much later. And the next one, which we'll take care of in the next episode, is we need to find the family's pet slime. But since that involves ditching our party members and going out alone, we're going to do that next episode. Hooray! And then we're going to do, you guessed it, more quests! Hooray! So thanks for watching, guys. See you later!